got me confused with Andrew Fraser. Honestly, it's fine.
You've got two guys on the same team and their names are swapped. It's a ridiculous system, but anyway, yeah. Hey, Fraser, what are you expecting out of this game? Who have we got lined up today? Looks like we have Bern from Switzerland against Monocolonia from Munich and Cologne, German team. What do we think?
I've watched a couple of their games early on in the tournament. Both teams they're active. You know, they move a lot off ball. I think defensively, we're looking at some big plays, and I think the difference will be, you know, the individuals that are going to step up and create those plays for the team.
Mate, that's a great bit of insight. I love that. And what's more important as well is the performance on the field, but off the field later on. We do have a beach party lined up, and it'll be great to see how these women perform down at Jazzwine Beach Bar between the hours of 9 p.m. and 2 a.m.
Early call. I don't really understand the hand signals, shooting.
Yeah, so mate, I'll give a bit of insight here. So the way this happens is that if you know you're about to take a shot, you've got to allow that woman a clear lane towards the goal. Here off the free possession, she passes it. Little dip, dap, doop, dap, dunk. And there we go. That is number 26 from Munich. Her name's Nina. I'm sure she's a lovely girl. Lena, oh. I know absolutely nothing about her besides the fact that she just scored a fantastic goal.
I think it was an absolute, it was a quality little look off the free pass there. You know, little backdoor caught. You know, thrown a little fake, put it past the keeper, and the score's 1-0. You know, it speaks for itself.
The maths does add up there. All right, here we go back to the centre draw. Nice and high. Oh, all right, we've got number 15, an absolute unit there. Look at the size of her. Oh, she's been eating her Weetabix. All right, ball's off the back of the sideline. Well backed up by the goalkeeper, number 11, Louisa. The referees are keeping me well informed of the players' names. Unfortunately, I do not speak any European language besides English, so I am struggling, but I will do my best. All right, we're struggling on the clear now. Byrne looking for an outlet pass straight down the middle. Great catch by number 5 there. Here we go. All right, let's see what Byrne have for us in offense here. Can they make an equalizer? See what they're doing. A bit of ball movement there. A bit of sloppy hands, but that's okay. You know, nobody here is dead sober, and I appreciate that. Oh no! I mean, that was a terrible call by the referee. That absolutely trickled in there. It's all right. Them boys got that Stevie Wonder vision. It's all good. It's all good, baby. Here we go. Here she goes down the alley. Oh, she's decided to put it out now.
Good check there. It's great defensive play. There's a flag on the play, though. It's a good call from the referee. Fantastic officiating all weekend, I must say. You know, I myself have never been one to argue with a referee's call, so it's great to see some fantastic.
That was a light.
Oh, what a finish. It's unbelievable. Just like that, it's 2-0. Just like that, it's 2-0. And Munich are on top here.
Yeah, number 26, Lena, again, she cannot stop herself. She sees net, and she absolutely rips it. She's a complete athlete.
It just goes back to what I was saying earlier on, you know. The difference between these two teams is going to be those individuals that want to step up and want to win the game for the team. And we see Lena there just, you know, ripping an absolute bounce at top ends, and it's fantastic to see. It really is.
Here we go. Munich on the fast break here. Number 15. Oh, great save by the keeper there. I mean, it wasn't really a save. She was in the right place, right time, but we'll give it to her. That's what goalkeeping is fundamentally. Here we go. All right, restart here off the back line. Nice slow bit of offense there. Nothing too crazy. Looking at options. A few cuts down the middle. All right, we've got to move here. She's trying to get top side here. And we do have a penalty. Bit of rough and tumble by the ladies there. Just how we like it. Lacrosse is a semi-contact game, you know. The women's game does involve a fair amount of contact, and we can't forget that. I think the referee should allow a degree of flexibility when it comes to a bit of contact on the women's side. Fraser, what do you think?
Yeah, I think something we've seen come into play is that new 15-metre arc. You know, there's been a few little free passes, ball starting out on that 15-metre arc, and the Munich have taken advantage of that space, and they've used it well. And we see the ball with 26 here, the goal scorer, Lena. She's obviously on a hat-trick. I myself have scored a fair few hat-tricks in my time, so I know how eager she would be to get that goal. And what a save from the keeper stuffing her. If only the Korean keeper could stuff me when I scored a hat-trick against them. But, you know, 2016 World Championships, the videotape's there if anyone wants to see it. But it's great. It's fantastic keeping, as I say. And what a clearance. What a clearance indeed.
Yeah, I do remember that game. That Korean keeper had no idea what was coming at him. Some would call the crease a DMZ. But, you know, that's not me. That's not what I do. That's not who I am, to be absolutely fair with you. Right, here we go. We've got Munich back on the clear here. Number 15. What's number 15's name? Can we get a name check, sir? Okay, number 15, Ricarda. She's very active midfield. She's very tall as well. I think there could only be one other person that is just as tall as her. Celine, playing for from Oslo. Those are our tall girls. Twin Towers is what they've been called colloquially. We do love our tall queens. As a 5'7" man myself, you know, I do love my uppies.
5'5".
I'm rounding up. All right, there we go. Great look there from Ricardo, number 15. Picked up by 2-7 of Munich. They're looking again to spin the ball a little bit more. Oh, she's taking her on. Nothing down the middle there. All right, banging it back to X. A classic tactic.
Honestly, I think the Germans have really controlled the ball really well here. You know, it reminds me of last year at the Fly when we went on to win the Team Rise, and I think we were really dominant with the ball. You know, we used it well. We made a lot of chances, a lot of cuts off ball, and that's the same sort of tactic that the German team is trying to deploy here. As I say, you know, we came out with the win there, so I suspect that if they keep doing what they're doing, they'll come out with the win.
Oh, there we go. A fantastic goal by number 25 of Munich. Her name is Ma. Great goal by Ma there. We got a timeout now by Switzerland. They're absolutely struggling. They're fighting for their lives over here. Let's see if we can get a quick timeout interview. Sorry. So a quick timeout interview here. Obviously, you're a few goals down. You call a timeout. What's going through your head right now?
We're just in attack. We usually just spread out. We're more and help each other out. That's the problem. So we're telling them right now, like, let's just help each other out in midfield because we can get there. Just extra push.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, you get some water, love.
It's a great insight, and that's the good thing about being commentating right on pitch side is, you know, we're in and around the teams, we're in the huddles, and it really feels like we're playing the game ourselves. I mean, obviously, if anyone's ever seen me play lacrosse, they know that there's very little movement, and you know, I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with these women, but you know, it's a very, very active game, very competitive, and it's great to be in and around this sort of environment.
You say there's no movement. I tell you one thing that did move was that Korean keeper when you were faking him left, right, and centre.
Oh, honestly, you know, I only got the 3. I think I got a couple of assists in the game as well. Could have been more, but you know, it's good. It's good that other people appreciate the work that I do on the field. Honestly,
I actually heard after that game you got put on a Korean no-fly list. Is that true?
I cannot confirm nor deny. You know, I'm on an NDA there. Speaking of NDA, my new favourite term from this weekend is NKA. It's one of the plays that we're running here, and you know, we've had a little bit of success from it. I think one of our boys, Christian, really sort of benefited from that play last night. That's NKA.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great for guys who conventionally don't often get any points. So it allows those guys who necessarily aren't great ball carriers to shine a little bit. Fraser, out of curiosity, what does NKA actually stand for?
So it's non-keeper attack. So basically, what we've been doing is subbing the keeper. So you know, on a clear, so it gives us another attacking player. And as I say, One of our players, Christian Warren, great guy. You know, we really benefited from the hole that created and the space that came about there.
He saw a gap and he absolutely went for it. And you know, when you see space, you just have to go, attack. And once you get right in there, you cannot pull out. You have to finish. You've got to finish the ball. You've got to finish.
Yeah, you've got to finish. And as I say, you know, what that play really does, it spreads everything out massively. And it really makes the defence just fold. And as I say, I think it's something that other teams should look to deploy. I think it's a really good tactic.
I remember I got NKA'd a few years ago and I still haven't recovered since.
Going back to the game though, balls in number 13 there. Just a reminder for those that have just tuned in, it's 3-0 to the Munich team. They've been dominant, they really have. I think the Bern team's not really seen much of the ball. They've obviously got it now, and I really want to see what their attack can muster up.
Yeah, I mean, they've just called a timeout because they are struggling to get everything going here. Oh, and here we see right now the Munich girls are absolutely pressuring these poor Bern girls. Even at the halfway line, absolutely no room. Number 5, Zoe here, had a post-game interview. She's going down. She's dished it off. Great handles there. Oh, we have a free position here. Whatever they said in that timeout seemed to work. The Bern girls have a little a new lease on life, and hopefully we can get some good off this free possession here. I'm not sure who's going to be taking it.
Yeah, I think just recouping, getting a bit of water on board's really helped, and you see 21 here running down, big shot. It's a good save from the keeper. Fantastic save, really was.
I think she left herself not enough time really to finish that ball off. She got right in there. Again, the old NK strategy. She got in the hole, she didn't finish, and that's where she went wrong. And again, the Munich girls may be dropping the sauce here. Put off the sideline. We love you, Zoe!
Yeah, Zoe really has turned out to be a fan favourite here. She's really active on and off the field. Big personality around the tournament, and big personality in the field. You see her making a lot of cuts off ball. Really dictating that offense, and I think if they are going to come back into this game, I think she'll be a focal point of that.
Again, great insight, Fraser. Just everything you said just makes complete and utter sense. I love you as a human being, as a lacrosse player. I wish you all the best and all your life endeavours, really. Speaking of your life endeavours, how was the flyer? Apparently you had a few reps there.
Yeah, it was a really good experience. Playing with a few GB players there. We had a really good team.
Sorry to interrupt you, Fraser. Right there, number 5, Zoe, just as we were talking about, just as prescribed, just what the doctor ordered. Bangs a goal, bottom left corner. Love that. Sorry, Fraser, carry on.
Yeah, you bang on there. Cometh the woman, cometh the hour, is what they say. And the team needs it, and she stepped up there in a big way. And as I say, if they are going to get back into this game, it's 3-1 now. If they're going to get back into it, she'll be the key. Just like at the fly, we won the fly, as I say, last year, Team Rise. Shout out to my teammate here with Paddington Bears, Bobby, and Big Sam Ives as well for coaching. But it was a big win for us, and it came from big individual performances. In the final, I managed to bag a goal, but it was really created by the players around me, and I think that's what Zoe brings to the game here, is that leadership and that just dominance in attack, really.
Absolutely, mate. And do you think there's a separate angle here to look at? Because obviously the Swiss and the German, I believe they share a border, do they not? Is there not some kind of rivalry there, some national pride going on in this game here?
Yeah, I think obviously this tournament is a really friendly tournament, but there's always that rivalry. There's always that edge of competitiveness when it comes to sports. I'm not too familiar with how often these guys will play each other, but I'd imagine that they will play each other at quite a lot of European tournaments, and they'll know each other quite well. As a fantastic save there by the keeper, absolutely phenomenal save, and a great pass. And that's it. Half time. It's 3-1. We're going to try and get another interview here. Trav, I'll pass you the mic.
I think we might actually bring back Zoe again because she's just off that half-time call. Zoe, you're back. She's back. Come back. All right, she's coming back again. Again, here we have number 5, Zoe, after absolutely smashing a goal straight off the half-time here. Tell me, when you scored that goal, you saw that beautiful white ball hit the back of the net. What was going through your head? Tell me what you're thinking. Why did you make that choice?
I was just like, finally, let's just keep going. I'm less like buzzed. Let's just get intense. no, I'm just buzzing.
All right, fantastic. I mean, so obviously you've got a goal, but have you got a plan to kind of share that ball around? How are you gonna? You're still in a deficit. It's 5-1. It's not looking good for you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
5 is chill.
5 is chill, yeah. All right, cool. All right, go get with your team. Love you.
As I say, I think the key for this Burn team getting back into it, we're really spreading that defence. You know, I think the NKA style of attack will really work. You know, spreading the field on the clear. I'm not too familiar with the rules of women's, which is an amazing thing in tournaments like this where I can learn as I go. But you know, if the opportunity is there to sub the keeper and spread that field even more, then I'll definitely take advantage of that. You know, the wider you can get it, the better is what they say.
Again, the wider it is, the more we've got to fit balls straight down the middle. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the end game, right? As much as you can, straight down the middle. You know, everyone says get to the attack, get to the centre of the field, but you can only do that if you absolutely spread that defence.
Yeah, of course, and you know, you see the teams that thrive at this tournament are ones that do that well. You know, we ourselves, obviously, just the one win so far. It was a big win as well. You know, I do send my regards out to the poor Czech lad who did go injured. That game did finish early, but you know, I think that was the key to us taking the lead in that game, was spreading the defence out, and you know, the games where we've not done so well, we really did the opposite, and you'll see that as, you know, not just in this tournament but as a whole. You know, if you're not using the space on the field, then you know you can't really expect to score, and that's the end game.
All right, we're going to get straight back into the second half now, 5-1. The real question here is, can Bern bring it back from a 5-1 deficit? Me personally, I'd go on the sideline, get a beer, take a nap, but these girls are going to fight through adversity, and that is what we love to see. Now here we go.
Big draw here. It's fantastic. Good fight. And the Munich team come out with the ball here. Running down to 27. They've pulled it out, controlling it well.
You don't want to force it.
Oh, she's lost her hat. Fantastic composure from the referee there. She took control of that situation very well.
You just can't coach that kind of talent. You just can't. Some people have it, some people don't. And she does. She does.
Here's Lena on a hat trick, remember. I don't know. Let's cancel.
Referee's time here. 2-3 for a little bit of a criminal check. Yellow card. Oh no! What did she do? A check to the head. 23. Can we get a quick little interview? Okay, no, she's declined the interview. It's okay. She's committed a crime. It looks like a head check, which I believe is how long's a yellow card? Is that, I believe, 2 minute? A 2 minute penalty there. So she's going to get very well hydrated on the bench while she sits there and think about what she's done.
Yeah, I think as someone who's been sent off in big games before, you know, I do really, you know, I back a decision to not take that interview. I remember back when we won the Fly last year, I got sent off in the final, and the first thing the cameraman did was put that camera in my face. And you know, sometimes you just want to debrief, have a little breather, and just think about how you're going to make that impact when you do get back on the field, and that's what she's chose to do.
I agree, mate. Now let's see, can the Munich team convert this person up, 2023. My apologies, viewers. This woman up situation into a goal here. Oh no, we've got a turnover there. It looks like an empty stick check by the Munich team. The ball will go to Switzerland. Bern, sorry, I should say. Let's see, can they get on the clear? Bern's still a man down here. It's going to be a difficult situation considering they're 5-1 down. Can they clear the ball, and then can they convert that? All right, here we go. We look like we're cooking now. There's a bit of unsettled play here. Can number 26 Layla, can she manage to get anything going here? The question is, do they run down the penalty here, Fraser, or do they try and push?
Yeah, I think I mean a little bit late on that one there, but you know, I personally would have just held it out. I think there's less than 30 on the penalty. You know, I think it was poor game management, and thankfully they've not paid that. You know, Munich back up the shot, it's gone slightly over, and Bern will count themselves lucky. But we'll see 23 Melissa getting back on the field here, and as I say, should be keen to make an impact. Having just served a 2-minute penalty, should be keen to get back out there and try and help the team get back in and close that 2-goal deficit.
I mean, sitting in the penalty box is the adult equivalent of the naughty step. And, you know, she's had a lot of time to think about what she's done and why she's done it and why she probably shouldn't do it again. That's good discipline and just keeping the game in a safe space. You know, our player safety is absolutely paramount in this heat as well. You know, you never know, you get delirious, people make mistakes, and we don't want that, not at all. Okay, so back into a even man situation now. Munich with the ball, attacking from X. That's fantastic defense from Bern there, very physical defense. Number 21's got a really cool PLL hat. I'm going to ask her if I can borrow that hat later on. It's a cool hat. Here we go, 25 down the alley. Oh, little twister, great stop by the goalkeeper. Well backed up by, once again, cool hat girl. Should probably learn her name. Was it 21 on Munich? Lena. There's a lot of Lenas, it appears, on the team. Great name, mate. Great name. How old is she as well? Do we know? 26. Great age. Fantastic. That's a brilliant age. Truly. Yeah. Oh, great handles by 15 and a great stop by Bern as well. Now 11 on the clear. Bern need to try and convert something now. They've had nothing going. They've got no composure in offense. Can they get the ball up there and bring it home?
Yeah, I think that's going to be key. We see ball coming back to Nina, number 5. Zoe, sorry. Zoe, number 5. Passed it on and in transition here. What will they do? It's a big shot. It's a big save, but are they going to get it back? It's going back to Bern. It's good backup on the shot there. They've really got to take advantage of this. I'm not sure how long is left in the game, but you know, clock's ticking down, and in moments like this, you need big players to step up and take those chances. Just like going back when I played against Korea, you know, when it needed, I put those goals away. You know, three goals, and that's what Bern needs, someone to step up and get 3 goals so they can win this game and get onto the final tomorrow.
Mate, do you know what 3 in Korean actually is? Did you?
No, they actually. I thought it'd be really rude to ask. I normally do like immersing myself in other people's cultures and learning other languages, but I thought, you know, having just demolished their defence, I thought it'd be a bit harsh to go, how do you say hat-trick in Korean? But no, there's an unusual call there. Again, as I say, I'm not the most familiar with the rules of women's lacrosse, but Bern come back with the ball, and as I say, they've got to get it up the field, and they've got to create something. They really do.
What I love that these women are playing an extremely physical version of the game. I think, especially in Europe, we play a little bit softer than the Americans in the women's game, and it's great to see the referees allowing space, for that game to develop. We've got 5 in the game here. Cool hat girl, 21, is coming off the field. That's a great substitution by there. Great stick tap too. There was fantastic shaft on shaft contact, and that is what we love to see. We love the camaraderie. That's why we're here. That's why we love the game.
Yeah, it's fantastic team synergy, that. I think at the end of the day. I think that's why Munich will be more dominant in games. They've got that togetherness. They've got that, you know, they seem like they know what they're doing, and they could probably pull off like an NKA style play at the end of the day, because they just read each other so well, and they seem to be such a close-knit type of group of people.
And they do know when to spread, and that's incredibly important, to spread that defense. Using the old NKA strategy. Also, another great save by 11 goalkeeper from Bern, who doesn't appear to be on our team sheet, but that's okay. She's killing it regardless. She's made a number of great saves. She's single-handedly keeping Bern in this game. But I mean, with the score sat at 3-1, it's not looking fantastic. Bern is still struggling to get anything really going in offense. It's a mixture of just maybe a lapse of judgment. Stick skills aren't really popping.
Yeah, and if I'm right in saying, we're actually goalless this half. You know, there's not been a goal for either team this half, and I think it speaks absolute testament to the level of you know, the standard of defence that's out there, and definitely the standard of the goalkeepers in the cage. You know, you couldn't pay me to be a goalkeeper. You know, I'm too scared of the ball for that. But these girls have stepped up in a big way, and as I say, it's goal the second half, and it's not a boring one. It's entertaining for sure.
Yeah, mate, I would rather dip my balls in a Somalian river than play in goal.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I can never disgruntle, or disrespect a keeper who wants to step up in goal. You know, even if you're conceding hat tricks against people. You know, I think fair play. If you're going to step up, who is anyone else to question that? You know, we've got a timeout there. Stop all clocks. Oh, someone's getting yellow carded. That could be a game changer there. Number 44, she's shaking her head as she's coming off. I think it's a fantastic call. From the referee, from the umpires, as I should say. And Byrne coming in with it now. I think there's around 3 minutes in the game, and what a big 3 minutes it'll be. Big shout out to my fantastic save again from the keeper there. Fantastic save. But as I was saying, big shout out to my club team today. First game of the season, played against Stockport A. Big win for the boys. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I'll be there next week to help out. I hope you lads enjoy celebrating. As I'm sure this Munich team will, if the score remains the same. Obviously final tomorrow, so there won't be too many beers for them, I'd imagine, but there'll be beers nonetheless.
Here we go, we've got a substitution here. Lena with a fantastic substitution. There's a bit of team confusion here. I don't know if there's a language barrier, what's going on here. And here comes a stick tap. Oh, what a tap! You just love to see it. You cannot coach that, mate. Time and again, about the camaraderie, the synergy, they're locked in. And that is why they're winning this game, right? The Germans are on top right now, and I love it.
I think it's that same level of synergy I had when we actually won the Fly last year. You know, it was the togetherness in the team, and everyone just sort of knew what everyone else was doing on the pitch. We knew our own roles, and again, big shout out to the coaches. Big Bobby really brought the boys together. Sam Eyes with the tactics, Bobby with that camaraderie, and it worked. Which is what we're seeing with this Munich team here. As number 14 comes in, pulls it out. You know, they're just going to manage the clock now, still a player down. You know, they're just managing that clock, killing the penalty.
Yeah, and yeah, mate, they are doing a great job of putting it out when required. You don't always want to go in that deep. Sometimes you're in too deep and you need to get out of there. You'll be at risk of making a mistake, dropping the ball. You know, sometimes it's better to play it safe, pull it out, and insert it again when you need to, right? It's all about keeping composure, and that's what we need, this Munich team.
The players back in. There's 1 minute in the game. We are all even on the team. Penalty is released, and Munich just really going to manage this clock here. Great cut by 21, and fantastic finish. It's 4-1. That's the first goal of the half. You know, they've managed that penalty well, and as soon as it came to it, they deployed that NKA strategy. They spread the defense out and then went straight back in to finish the job.
Yeah, these ladies are not shy about attacking directly in the middle. And we show I was shown with 21, Lena of Munich there. Spread the defense, saw an opening, saw a gap, and went head first straight onto that crease there. And we love that. We love that. Great cut, great feed, and a great finish by 21 of Munich. Now here we go. I think we've got 1 minute left. It's looking a little bit tough for Munich. Sorry, for Bern. It's highly unlikely they're going to come back into this game. But, you know, bless the girls from Bern. They're playing their heart out, you know, especially in this heat. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend. And you know what's even better, Fraser? We've got plenty more lacrosse to go.
I just love lacrosse. I say it time and time again. If there's two things I love, and it's lacrosse and beer. And this tournament's got plenty of both. And it's, you know, it's my first time coming, and no doubt next year, if I don't have an absolute stinker tomorrow and the Paddington Bears invite me back, I will definitely be coming back.
It is a tough one. Fraser has been complete and utter doo-doo this whole weekend. Not unlike his time in the Fly. Do you want to tell us a bit more about that, mate?
Yeah, it was a great tournament. You know, I got a few goals in there, a few assists. I think I was more of a defensive-minded player. For those not familiar with the sixes format, you know, you do play both sides, which for myself, you know, I think that's where my strengths lie. But don't tell these Paddington Bear boys, because I've managed to swindle an attack spot. But yeah, I got a few goals, got a goal in the final, and we went on to win it. Yeah, it was a great tournament all round. It's an unlucky shot there. I think it was the right shot to take, but the execution was not there. They do say you've got to shoot your shot. You know, I'm a big believer in that. You know, a lot of the time I do miss the target, but do you know what? It's a numbers game at the end of the day, and if you keep shooting, one of them will land. Just like when I played against Korea, 3 of them landed. What a save by the keeper there, and the whistle has gone. It is 4-1 final score, and you'll see these Munich players celebrate. What a fantastic game of lacrosse. No doubt they will have a fantastic evening celebrating this victory.
Yeah, mate, absolutely really well deserved by the Munich team. They were completely dominant on all sides of the field. Offensively, they had some really, really great plays utilising that NKA strategy. Even in defensively, they're a really physical game. Goalkeepers were brick walls, and it's just great to see. It's great to see a good game. Anyway, I have been Travis Payne.
I have been Fraser Andrew Hunter.
And we are signing off now here in the Dalmatia Cup. I think next up we've got the men's semi-final. We've got the Riga Griffins from Latvia against the Good Stick Company from Prague itself.
Yeah, it'll be a really, really exciting game. I'm not sure who will bless you with their commentary skills for this one, but I just want a big shout out to the Good Stick Company. Really good group of lads. You know, it's a young team, they're athletic. We did unfortunately beat them this morning, and one of their players is sadly injured. But yeah, it's been a great game. We'll let them warm up, and yeah, good stuff. Thank you for your time there, Trav.
Cheers, mate.
semifinal between the Good Stick Co. and the Riga Grizzlies. Riga Griffins. Your commentators tonight are Nick Bren from Dalmatia Lacrosse and
Stefan Zweifel, same team.
we were asked to commentate this game last minute, so bear with us here.
Well prepared.
We've done our research. We've had some good food here. Wonderful organization from the local team here. Ryan Wallace especially. Good food truck, good vibes. Oh, I have to talk louder. All right, we're getting ready for the head face. Let's go. Ryan Wallace keeping us on time here. 3, 2, 1, action.
Won by the Good Stick. First offense set here.
All right, shot goes wide for the Good Stick Co, but they're moving the ball. There's no backup. All right, there you go. Riga backed up the shot. They get possession. Watch your mouth. Please excuse any language that may appear on the microphone. Guys are intense. It's a semifinal, 3rd annual Split Lacrosse Cup. Good one-handed catch by number 1-1 there.
Over the ball again. Good Stick clearing the ball at the sideline.
All right, Good Stick's going on the offense. Shot and score. Lefty rip, bottom right corner. Number goal scored by Philip Rochlik for the Good Stick Co. Nice lefty rip. (1-0) Good Stick Co. over Riga. So the Riga boys, they took a 22-hour van trip, bus trip to get here. It's a long way, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, with an assist from number 74, Victor Baha.
Says they just lost one number from the jersey. 3 numbers are too many numbers.
Face off one again by the Good Stick Co. Maybe a little abnormal to have a long pull on the face off, but he's doing well. He's won all of them so far. All right, possession back to the Riga.
Riga with the clear. Long Stick carries the ball. Still carrying. Is there no help? Okay, now he gets in trouble.
Stripped of the ball. Oh, here we go. Ball still loose. Fighting for it. All right, Good Stick comes away with it. Still loose, number 11 with the ball, taking it into the offense. All right, getting an offensive possession for Riga. Working the ball around. Finding their matchups. Dodging against the long pole, number 95. Loses it.
Good check from defense.
Good ground ball. All right, Good Stick is back on the offensive here. Oh boy, number 5-3 with an answer. I think they call that the answer. Dodging down the alley, lefty drops back, goes in with a right-handed shot on the far cage. That was pretty gnarly, huh?
I don't even know that word.
English is not Zweifel's first language. Goal was scored by number 53, Martin Beck. Nice goal, Martin. Face off. We got a loose ball push on the Good Stick Co. Ball's going white for Riga. Let's see what they can do. We got 2 middies coming off, 2 new middies coming on. Shot goes wide. Riga with the backup. They keep possession. For those not familiar, if you shoot the ball, the closest to the ball when it goes out, gains possession. All right, shifty number 25, moving across, moving top side. Defender trips. He wants to go again, eh? All right, draws a slide, gets a check. Good Stick Co. recovers, and they're on the move. Looking for an outlet. Ball's loose. Going up the sideline. Just a little too high. That's going to go out of bounds, I think. Yep. Possession goes back to Riga.
It will be important now to bring the ball to the offensive half and really have a prolonged possession. Just to give the defense a break.
Good clear. 2-4 moving it up. Finds help. You know, these Good Stick guys are quick. I think they're all pretty young too. There's some old guys out here as well. So they're all
Younger than you and me.
Oh, that's for sure. When were you born? I shouldn't ask a girl what age she is. All right, Riga's going after it. Number 25 again. He draws 3 defenders. Number 11 up top to 5'8". There we go. We got 9'3", big boy. Pushes through that defender. Oh, with a bounce shot that goes in. We're up. We're now 2-1 for the Good Stick Co. Riga keeping it tight. All right, goal scored by number 93, Martin Berkovskis. Fighting through that defender. There you go. We got a game.
Again, the face of one by the Good Stick. ball, and Riga in possession.
Riga back with possession on it. Let's see if they can tie the ball game up. Good hustle, number 27 coming off, getting his offense guys on. He wants the number 93. Martins wants to do it again. Let's see what he can do. They put a pull on him. He's got. Went for the overhead check. Nothing. Keeping the ball moving. Number 9-5. Outside net. Yeah, that's what's that? The mama's goal, because the parents all think it goes in from the sideline, but it hit the outside. Back to the good stick go. They're trying to clear the ball. So Czech team here, the Good Stick Co. They're making up guys from LCC Radatin and Zbraslav, currently 1 and 2 in the NBLL Box Lacrosse League. Shot off the crossbar and into the street. Someone's gonna get a nice souvenir in their window, I guess. But there we go. Let's see what they can do. Again, 5-3. Martin Peck is a dangerous player. A little bit of controversy over the possession, but it looks like Riga's got it. Goes back to the goalie for some help.
I think these are the two teams with the longest bench, you know, in this tournament.
That's for sure. The Riga boys brought quite a few. Good Stick Co. brought quite a few as well. Some of the other teams are running a little low on numbers, but. All right, 5-8 carrying it, 2-3. 2-3 with the shorty. He's got a matchup. Let's see what he can do. Little two-man game. Brought his long pole to the short stick. Maybe not the best. Goes for the BTB. That's a shot. With possession, Riga keeps it. Good check. Gets the ball out. And the Good Stick Co. is on the move again, back in the offensive zone, and they've got numbers. Oh, almost a one-handed catch, and he finishes. Good handle. Let's see who scored that. See what the refs are saying. (5-4) on the goal for the Good Stick Co.
Effort.
Yeah, they don't always get a bunch of love. All right, we got 2 minutes left in the first half. 5-4 with the goal, yeah. Face off one again by Longport. And Good Stick Co. with another one. Oh, never mind. He was in the crease. Change of possession. Beautiful running up. Good ride from the attack. You gotta help your team. Oh, he gets a little separation. 1 minute to go in the first half. We got 3-1 for the Good Stick Co. A loose ball push. He's a little injured getting up, a little slow getting up, but he's a tough guy. He's from Latvia. They're tough up there. Huh?
Yeah. National team is quite good.
We got quite a few Latvian guys here with national team helmets. I imagine a few of them represented Latvia in San Diego this summer. Pass a little high. Change of possession. Good Sicko recovers. We're just under a minute left in the first half. Let's see if they can convert before the half ends.
What's the score right now?
3-1 for the Good Stick team.
Yeah. For Riga would be important to get the ball back and
Halftime. That was 15 minutes. Yeah. You know, Ryan, time flies when you're having fun. All right. We're going to drink a little water and be responsible. And we'll come back when the second half starts. goal number 95. Kaspers Rudzinkis. Sorry if I butcher your name. Kaspers Rudzinkis. Rudzinskis.
No problem to just stick to numbers.
Everyone wants a shout out. Another good face-off win by Martins.
And now Riga with the clear. Goalie with the ball. Long stick at the sideline, back to the goalie. And here they come for checking. More for checking. And we have the ball in the stick, in the short stick.
Flag is down. Despite the big hustle play, he was just a little bit frisky with his stick there. Five, 6. Another hold, 30 seconds. I think the refs are letting the boys play a little bit. You know, some of these, depending on the ref, maybe a slash, but I think they're just trying to keep this game pretty close. As a ref, you don't want to change the outcome of the game. That's a fair call. Shot goes wide. Worm burner. But we're playing on an artificial turf here, so there's no worms in this grass. Penalty's almost released. Penalty is released, but Riga converts.
5 again. The goal. And
Second goal of the game for Kaspers Rudzinskis. And we've got a tied ball game with an assist from 1-4. Another big face-off win. Change at halftime has really made a difference for Riga. Ball's loose. Possession white. On the last goal, there was an assist from Edgars Vasilevskis.
Riga subbing 3 guys. I think the whole midfield just subbed out. Now with fresh legs, we try to get the lead.
2-3 with the matchup. Now he's on a long pull, but he's comfortable with his stick. Moving the ball. Another worm burner from Kaspers. Another hold by the Good Stick Co. Number 42 on the Good Stick Co. with a hold. 30-second technical foul. Let's see if Riga can convert again on the man up. It's a tie ball game. This is a great opportunity for them, eh?
Yeah, if they put in one now, the Good Stick has the pressure on their side. I need to pull some tricks.
And errant pass. Ball goes out of bounds. All right, Good Stick Co on the clear. I think they're eager to get back on offense. And the penalty's released. We're back to even. defender with another lefty rip. Falls just a little bit high. Pass inside, intercepted by the goalie. Goalie's number 77, Artur Gudresels. You know, I'm not sure which letters I need to pronounce in these names. I'm just going to pronounce all of them. We got Riga with the ball, long pull, gives it up to a midi. He loses the ball. Little borderline interference call with the goalie potentially. I'm not sure if he was out of the cage or not. Good stick. Clearing the ball. I think that's Lucas Kuchera with a long pull. I don't think he typically plays long pull, but young product out of the Czech Republic. Played some box lacrosse in the U.S. After the World Championships. Really up and coming player. Well, he gets some practice with the long pull. Uh-oh. He blows up his defender. He goes down. And the Good Stick Co. with the goal. And we have now 4-3 for the Good Stick Co.
And now Riga needs to have the ball again. To keep the game even.
Big goal from Tobias Formanek. Reppin' number 4-6. In Swiss German, that's Sachsenpfalz. You know, I learned a little Swiss German in my time in Switzerland, but I live in the French part. Ça c'est 46. 9-3 with the face-off again. Uh-oh. I think maybe withholding the ball. I took a referee course. I should know what that call was, but the test was, thank God they didn't test me for the signals. 2-1 trying to get away from his defender. Get separation, that's good. All right, ball still in. Great hustle play, but he gives, ball's out again. Ouch, that is probably a slash, but I don't think the referee saw it. And he saw it. Flag is down, ball hits the turf. We go man up for Riga. It's that, so Riga are gonna get their man up unit out on the field. Let's see what the refs say. We've got a 1 minute personal foul, meaning that it's an unreleasable if Riga scores. He's got to stay in the box for the full minute. Number 45 in the sin bin. Outside shot from Riga, goes long, but they did not back the shot up. Ball goes blue. All right, let's see a Good Stick Co. kill this penalty. He's got some wheels. Oh, pass goal. I think some parent on the sideline yelled wheels, and he went super fast after that. So Good Stick Co. scores a shorthanded goal, so they're still man down. We got 4 minutes left in the game. 5-3. Not yet. Now it is 5-3 for the Good Stick Co. Up by 2. There's still man down. Now the penalty is released because we got a running clock. Another battle for the face-off. Ball pops up. A little lucky there for 5-5. Oh, another rip. We got Austin Taylor behind me. The peanut gallery. He called that rip. I think Kuchera changed back to a short stick, picked up that GB. Pass it off to number 4-4, Adam Vejvoda. Box lacrosse prodigy out of the Czech Republic as well. They're a little out of their typical environment. They're busy in the NBLL season, but they're doing pretty well on the field, 10v10. Vejvoda with another rip.
Good Stick had no backup.
Little brush, wrestler let. Oh, we got another penalty. We got a push with possession. I think a push with possession, push from behind with possession. He didn't go down, but still from behind. Technical foul, 30 seconds. Riga is man up again. They're down by 3. There's 2 minutes left in the game. Off the post. Penalty is almost released. And penalty is released and recovered by the goalie. Uncontested through the center of the field. Number 71, Simon Kuchera. 1 minute left in the game. Good Stick Co. might milk the clock here. Maybe it's 2% reduced fat, but you know it's still going to milk the clock. I think they're going to go for it. They're going to go to goal. 5-3 Peck with the swim move. Switches to his left. With backup. Good Stick Co. with backup. With the fake. Almost catches him a little bit, but still good. Martin Peck with the righty rip now. He hit the wall growing up for sure.
Turnover.
3, 2, 1. And that is game. Good Stick Co. pulling out the victory, 6-3. Great fight from Riga. Good Stick Co. is going to the finals. I think it's tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We've got one more semifinal for the men, and we've got, I think, another semifinal for the women coming right up, so stay tuned. Thanks for joining.
Ryan, who's on the commentary on this one? Get one of the stick guys.
Welcome back to the 2023 Dalmatia Cup semifinals from live in Split, Croatia. I'm Ryan Walls, joined with me tonight by my good friend from Italy and the UK, Claudia Caravello. Claudia, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm excellent. It's been a long day and a half, almost 2 days. We've got another half a day to go. Defending champions LCC Harpies are against their neighbors from just down the road, LC Yizhny Miesto. All familiar foes here. We've got our first flag of the game, dangerous check around the head. So that'll be a free position shot to number 23, Barbara Bartushkova. Let's see if Yizhny Miesto can open up the scoring here against this very tough LCC team. Low shot bouncer saved by Katarina. Gotta check the roster names because they're significantly difficult to say. Also, jersey numbers are also difficult to say. How's your experience been this weekend, Claudia?
It's been good. Temperature's a bit different to regular England. It's about 15 degrees warmer, a bit sweatier. It's been lovely in the Croatian sunshine. Really enjoyed the long days. Seeing the level of talent on the pitch. It's been really interesting to watch.
Yeah, we're using the new 2023-2025 rules here. Nikola Fridlova opens up the scoring for LCC Harpies. She's one of the top 3 scorers in the tournament this weekend. We'll see, based on what happens here today, if we can try to start to pick out our MVPs. We've got some pretty close competition between Nikola Fridlova and Lena Millians from the Monocolonia team from Germany. How do you find the new rules, Claudia?
I think the new rules are really interesting, Ryan. Especially with the fan, moving from the 11 metre out to the 15 metre. I think it really changes the dynamic of how we defend. It also changes the dynamic of how we umpire. So it's really, really changed things in the game this year, seeing how players move. I think it's quite interesting as well, the space that all the defenders have got to cover. A lot of people getting called up for 3 seconds at the start of this tournament, but they've really tightened it up now. Again, really intense in those settle breakdowns.
Yeah, always collecting information from, got an advantage push in the middle there, collecting opinions from coaches from all over the place, really. The first experience I had with the new rules was in Hong Kong in April. And then teams were asking me if we're going to be using them here. And after guidance from the European Lacrosse Federation, looking forward to the Women's Senior Euros in Portugal this summer and the Women's U20 Worlds. Nice long possession for Harpies here. 2v1 slide help comes on over. Shot in front, save Anya Nichkova, last year's defensive MVP. Steady presence there from the Yizhny Miesto goalie. We've seen her many times here in Split and many other places. There is Barbara Bartushkova. So yes, the new rules being adopted some places, like the Women's Senior Euros in Portugal and the Women's World U20 World Championships in Hong Kong next summer. Offsides call here. Got an offsides call. Looks like we're counting 7 attackers in the offensive zone. Ball will go back to LCC. Some of the European countries have not adopted the rules set at all, or even some national governing bodies have adopted just certain rules.
Yeah, I've umpired so far this summer in Germany, who have adopted most of them except for 1 or 2. And also England have started their new season and they've kept with the old rules. So it's really interesting going around the different countries, having to actually ask for the rule book and find out which version of the rules you're playing. I think it might cause a bit of confusion between national teams and visiting club teams when we're doing tournaments for the next summer. But it's really interesting to see which countries are preferring the rules. I personally am actually really enjoying the new rules, although we've got the old rules in England. The new rules seem to be really interesting in a set of games.
Another free, looks like a minor foul outside. So, well, okay, no, that's right, because the 15 looks so far away. Another save from Nichkova, keeping Yizhny Mesto in this. Fast break, 4v3 for Yizhny Mesto, bringing the ball down. Recovery from the Harpies defense. And a sneak inside, Deborah, and a goal. Great team play, transition. Goalie saves, trigger transition. That's excellent full field lacrosse right there from Yizhny Mesto.
Yeah, we've got player number 1-5 scoring that. Really great movement down the pitch. Assist from number 3. Great teamwork there. Really, really playing the ball around.
Yeah, I thought LCC was already recovered there in the defense. The actual 4v3 had kind of evaporated. Those defenders getting back was actually one of the younger LCC players scraped over, as we would say, and we were in a 3v3 situation. They still found a sneaker cutting behind the ball, so that was excellent play. I don't think a lot of people realize that this is the younger LCC team. Of course, here in the Dalmatia Cup first year, we had the LCC senior team who won the tournament, and now they've been sending their younger team the last 2 years. Looks like we've got a push inside, so we'll have another free position for number 8, Klara Stranchkova. They've gone low 3 times, save right to the stick. We've got a lefty goalie for LCC, righty goalie for Yizhny Mesto. Another fast break off the save. Yizhny Mesto doing a great job pushing the transition. Looks like they will settle this one and opt for a longer possession after all those full field sprints. Feed inside, open opportunity. Chased by number 4, Alishka Hanslova. She's in the top 3 scorers of this Dalmatia Cup weekend. So we've got a lot of great players. Feed inside, shot save, low. Looks like it was off the body. Great goalkeeping here so far, Claudia.
Yeah, I think the standard goalkeeping throughout the whole tournament's been really interesting. Bern Lacrosse Club's goalie really stood out to me. I think during one of the games I witnessed her do a few splits to save the ball.
Yeah, very athletic. It's actually Jess Camp, who is studying right now at Rome City Institute in, obviously, Rome. Had the pleasure of her joining us for the Italy lacrosse training camp last weekend in Verona. So it's exciting to have that kind of, it's a special opportunity when you go multiple places and you see the same players. But yes, very athletic goalie. You're right, the goalkeeping is on the women's side and the men's side, but especially the women's goalkeeping with the shots coming from closer in has just been phenomenal. Very exciting saves from all over. Even the Shining Stars goalie, the Czech veteran women's team, her goalkeeping yesterday was unbelievable. Almost saved them, got them a spot into the top bracket here.
I think it's really interesting here on this play. The goalie's held it nice and calm for a really long time, really waiting for that right pass rather than the first pass to initiate this fast break here. driving it all the way down the pitch. You don't usually see a goalie move up that high, but that's really nice movement from them.
Yeah, great cut from Freelova. Yeah, blue team. Great cut from Freelova. She got it knocked out of her stick. Almost got it back in time to get a shot off. Looked for a feed from back. Looks like it's going to be a crease violation. Nope. Okay, it will go. Yeah, blue free position for maybe a held check inside. It's Veronica. We'll take a short break. Anya Nichkova is down. Looked like she stepped wrong off of that. We'll step away here while we go to an injury timeout, and we'll be right back from this second women's semifinal here at the Dalmatia Cup 2023. We'll be right back. Welcome back to women's semifinal number 2 here at the 2023 Dalmatia Lacrosse Cup, live in Split, beautiful Split, Croatia. Coming out of an injury timeout, Yizhny Mesto goalie Anja Nichkova had an ankle issue and is luckily back in. Good to see her back up and in the goal. It looked like she twisted her ankle and then went down awkwardly on top of it after that free position save on the shot from Veronika Tosarova. Yizhny Mesto tied 1-1 with LCC Harpies. Ball rolls through the middle, deep into the Harpies territory, picked up by the defense, passed upfield. Got 1v1 defense here along the side. We don't know all the players, but we do have a lot of some familiar players here. Self-start from off the push. LCC defense in, Yizhny Mesto defense in and settled. Ball over to Friedlova. Back up top, Friedlova in the top scorers, along with the top scorers of the tournament, along with Eliška Hanslova from LCC Yizhny Mesto, number 4. Friedlova into the middle, feed inside to 7, back out to Klara, and these last names, Stranchkova. Open inside shovel. Did she take it? And we got a goal from number 32 for LCC. Luski Chotsova. That's probably not right.
Yeah, 12 minutes into the game. Still neck and neck, really, really close. Just resetting up for the draw again. Lights going down, lights coming on.
Yeah, it's good for LCC. It's good for Yizhny Mesto to be so hanging with LCC this deep into the game. If there's if they're going to have a chance for what I would call an upset against LCC Harpies, who I think are pretty successful in the Czech league, and also here last year. I think this was also a semifinal from last year, and Yizhny Mesto took 4th last year. Bern Titans getting their first medal last year. Bern Titans were in the Split. Lucy.
Another goal from 32 there.
Nichkova visibly struggling to make saves right now. The last 2 I think she would ordinarily get to. She must be in a lot of pain and limited mobility after that ankle injury. I think it would be clear that she could make those saves before.
I think we're at a really interesting point in the game as well, Ryan. The lights getting a bit lower. We're in that twilight stage, a bit harder to see the ball. There's going to be some people slipping through with those quick pops and passes in the fan, making for those quick goals. It's going to be really hard for the goalies to respond, but it'll be interesting to see how they take it on in the next 10-15 minutes before we hit dark. Another draw. Big fight for possession. We've got a call awarding it to White. Oh no, it's going to blue. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the call was there. We've got a white ball in the middle. 3-1 after that injury. 2 quick goals for LCC. Trying to book their ticket in tomorrow's gold medal game. Join us tomorrow for all the games being live streamed. 7th place in both men's and women's divisions, all the way to the gold medal game, both men's and women's, at 1 and 2 o'clock. Women at 1, men at 2. That'll wrap up the 2023 Dalmatia Cup. Got a push in the middle, and I believe that'll be a free position shot for Yizhny Mesto, number 35, Deborah Rezhnikova. Her husband, Mate, also plays for Yizhny Mesto and the Czech national team. Look at the shooting space. Feeds back to the backside. Pass a little bit high, chased down by Eliška Hanslova. And she saves that one in. Clearly to the... She's looking for an opening inside. Gets underneath. Goalie's out. And that'll be a goal for Eliška Hanslova, putting Yizhny Mesto back in 3-2. A little bit of a miscalculation there on the LCC goalie there. Claudia, what'd you think? She had to step away for a second. We're doing a time check. I think LCC's goalie was looking across for a pass interception from Katerina Nyamnikova, and I think that was maybe a little bit of a miscalculation there. What do you think, Claudia?
Yeah, I think we had a couple of people driving across goal. The goalie might have thought the ball had been popped there and went with that movement, leaving a nice wide gap for our player to shoot through. Really, really nice patience, waiting for that moment to really pop it into goal. We're now at half time, players just coming in to have a drink, a little break, and team talk.
Halftime LCC up 3-2 over Nizhny Mesto. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Please stay with us. Welcome back to semifinal number 2 for the women's division of the 2023 third annual Dalmatia Lacrosse Cup from Split in Croatia. I'm Ryan Wallace, joined by Claudia. Say hi, Claudia.
Hey Ryan, how's it going?
Pretty good. We've got an interesting goalie substitution for Nizhny Mesto in trailing defending champions LCC Harpies from last year. Barbara Babsy Zelenai going in the goal after the first half injury to Anya Nichkova. Limited mobility on her ankle. Pass inside to Deborah Reznikova. Can't quite get on target. And Nizhny Mesto will drop back into their redefend. 3-2 for LCC Harpies. 3-0 in their group stage.
Interesting tactics starting to come out. They're looking like they're clustering, really waiting for that pop. We see the goalie really walking up high towards that centre line, waiting for those quick pops. None of them really working out just yet. We're seeing some longer cuts wide across the field, really using that width. Defence just waiting, trying to match up, call the first splitter. There we go, we've got a cut from number 8, driving down. Advantage given for that check near the head.
Yeah, for a lot of people that don't spend a lot of time watching women's lacrosse, anything towards the body of a player, so no matter what's happening, the defender is responsible for their stick. I've just been given a present of a mouthpiece. LCC gets their first shot. That's number 32 for LCC. Rosters are alphabetical, not numerical, so it's a little bit of a challenge trying to find the players. Lucy Chohutsova, I'm going to keep trying that one. Chohutsova. Well, that's my best chance at that one, my best shot. Back to the draw circle. Number 8, Klara Stranchkova against, I can't see the LCC number, or the Nizhny Mesto number. A little bit low there. Nizhny Mesto 16, Adela Hrybalova.
Looks like we had an early start, so ball given to blue. Fast break down the pitch.
Feed inside, handled, push off.
Goal from number 4.
So since halftime, LCC has, or since the injury to the Nizhny Mesto goalie, LCC has scored 4 unanswered goals and not much possession for Nizhny Mesto. So really a heartbreaking change of, what we call that, a momentum change in the Nizhny Mesto. And like we were talking about earlier, right, Claudia, they play, these two teams play against each other at home in the Czech League, so they are very familiar. It would have been great for Nizhny Mesto to have a little bit of an upset here in Split.
Yeah, it was nice to see that fast break taking up to 5 goals for their team. Another fast break now from number 7, driving down the other side of the pitch, being pushed out a little bit by the white team, dropping the ball, but they've got it back, they're bringing it back.
Yeah, with this big 15-meter scoring area now under the new rules, it's a lot of 1v1 play, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think it really does drive it down to 1v1. You can't be floating in that fan anymore, dropping between players. You've really got to be man-on-man marking, which is a really different tactic to what they're used to in previous seasons.
3v2 feed inside, Barbara Barshikova. Save low for number 1 LCC goalie Katerina Nyemakova. And another fast break, LCC bringing the ball down this near side again.
Yeah, I think number 7 in blue is really starting to show up as one of our midfield leg runners, drawing the ball from defence all the way down into that attack zone. Got a bit of pass round now, the goal, waiting for that set of
Friedlova comes across, doesn't like what she sees, decides to pull it out. And we've got 3 seconds. So a very familiar call here with the new rules under the 15. Like you were saying, you can't just be inside the scoring area. Free position for Friedlova. She sets up with her stick low and in front. First free position chance for Zelenay. Zelenay save. Did that get through? I couldn't tell.
No, that was a save. Nice hold by the goalie stick. Capturing it right there.
That is unfortunate for Zelenay in the goal after the save. Not used to the stick on the passing side. You got to think about that. Not only do you need to know how to use it to make a save, but after you have the ball, you got to be able to get rid of it. And if the release isn't what you expect, then the ball can go right back to the attacking team right in front of you. So that is another heartbreaker for Nizhny Mesto in this semifinal.
What's quite interesting as well, like we were saying with the lights, really judging distance is quite hard in this light, especially with a bit of a shiny pitch. sometimes getting that right matchup between your player stick and the interference between the defender stick really can be that make or break gap.
Center draw for 32, Chohutsova. She wins it to herself, carries into the scoring area, and check from Hanslova knocks it loose. Picked back up by LCC. Number 17 passes up to Friedlova. So yeah, we have a couple of LCC girls really showing up a lot in the direct action with the ball. Number 7, Shlubnova, Chohutsova, 17 out there right now, Barbara Vodlanova. Chohutsova comes in, draws a shooting space, she'll pass over, but the shooting space was called, so it'll be a free position.
Yeah, one great thing about this 15 is the attack can really use it to their advantage. A lot of players getting called for that shooting space throughout the whole tournament, and you'll see a lot of attack taking that 1 or 2 steps into the fan, knowing they don't have a shot, but looking to shoot just to really draw out the shooting space call and get themselves a penalty.
I think a lot of teams with the removal of the the pie shape on the side with the old scoring area shape. 32 gets by her defender. Quick move, bouncer. Zelenai was there, but the low-high bouncer on this short bouncy turf here in Split goes right into the top shelf, and there's not a whole lot that she can do with that kind of a shot. So LCC Harpies take a 6-2, 7-2 lead over Nizhny Mesto in what has proven to be a series of heartbreaks for their neighbors down the road in Prague.
Still 8 minutes left of the game though, anything could happen. We've seen bigger gaps be closed in shorter times in different matches over the summer season, so we'll see if they can bring it back.
One of my favorite things is the Germans say everything can happen. Just a slight translation difference. Ground ball off the draw, picked up by LCC. They're in a 5v4. She'll carry into the middle. Open player in front. Slide comes across. She'll pull it out, move it back up top. Up to Stranchkova. Over to Friedlova. Cutter inside. She'll look for Tilzer. Passes up. A lot of empty space here on that left side. She'll opt to sweep with her right. Open player on the back. Feed inside. Really nice goal really nice assisted goal from LCC Harpies. Not a whole lot that usually Mesto could do there. Stranchkova from Friedlova makes it an 8-2 ball game for LCC.
Yeah, that was lovely use of tactics, really moving people across that plan, driving down one side, pulling it out a little bit, and pop across to the left-hand side to get that goal. Just getting set up for the next draw. Okay, ball's out, going high over the head. Number 48 has it, driving down the pitch. Taking it one way, then the next. No options there, so passing off. Starting to settle it out, then go for the drive for goal. Option not on, so out to 8 again.
So right there, that was a good example of what this 15 could mean for shooting space calls. Big push there. We got a flag up, and that will be another free position for LCC. I think some frustration from the Nizhny Mesto defense here after the events have kind of shifted, and that will be a free position for number 4, Teresa Leferova. She'll pull that out, pass it over. LCC looking for more ball movement and assisted goals now here late in the game with a very comfortable lead. Starting to see some different numbers getting rotated through the roster on the pitch.
Starting to see the white team as well switching their tactics. They know they're in their last 5 minutes of the game. So there's a lot of double teams, high pressure, really pushing up to that ball. We've got blue driving it down again, number 8. Being met by a strong defence in white. Just pulling it back out, looking to her side options. We've got another whistle.
And what's that foul there, Claudia, since you are also one of our experienced officials here in Dalmatia?
I believe that was a check across the body. Lovely penalty set up, quick goal straight into the back of the net there.
So for that one, the foul actually happened outside the scoring area because she restarted without a whistle. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct.
So a foul outside the scoring area, you can self-start. A little bit of confusion, I think it happens quite often. If a foul is right around the scoring area line, then, is it inside, is it outside? Do we have to wait for the whistle? A lot of times it's hard for the defense to recognize, do they need to clear out of the way? Do they need to wait for the whistle? So you always have to be kind of ready to respond to what the offense is doing.
Yeah, I think during this tournament the umpires have really helped here as well. So if it is a whistle start, they've made it clear, do not start without the whistle. So we just had a nice scrum here, a lot of sticks being checked, but we've got a nice clear call, restarting play. We see White taking it down, 27, ball's on the ground again, but we're being re-awarded it to White. So again, it's outside the plan, so we're setting it up as a free position. That will be self-start. Off she goes, she pops to the side, they try and drive round. It's not on, so she's taking it out, popping it to the left.
That's Hanslova there. She'll draw a flag from the deep trail official. Looks like 3 seconds, I think, and Hanslova will come up to the hash and take her free position. So one of the first, I think this is the first chance Yizhny Mesto's had in this second half, if I'm not mistaken, right, Claudia?
Yep, that's correct.
So we've seen spent a lot of time shooting space on the defender coming in. That's number 48 for Yizhny Mesto, for LCC. That's Nicole Arnold. Free position for Hanslova. She'll pop high. Looks like she's looking for, we got a check to the head. Hanslova draws the yellow card from LCC, and that will be on number 30, Maya Holanova. So that'll be 2 minutes of a player up for Yizhny Mesto, and they'll go back to the free position spot, try and crack this second half scoring drought.
I believe we've only got about 2 minutes left in the game, so I'm not sure we'll be seeing her back on pitch for the rest of this match.
Check knocked loose from Hanslova, picked up by Strunchkova. She's coming down the middle. LCC opts to pull it out and settle against this extra player defense for Yizhny Mesto. Got a 3-second foul, another 3-second foul for Yizhny Mesto, and LCC will go back to the free position spot. So a lot of people, if you haven't watched a lot of women's lacrosse, it's very similar to basketball. You've got 3 seconds in the lane, just like basketball. Save, Zelenai gets the ball back. She'll beat. So there, what you had there is there's a rule that you can't have more than one defender in the crease. So the goalie actually has to leave the crease so that another defender can come in and pick the ball up. And with the new reaching in rule, I don't know if that's going to be such a valid tactic anymore. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to really switch how we play our goalie tactics. If the goalie can't clear out or pick up the ball and they want to switch their defender in, usually you just walk the goalie out and switch the defender in. But now attacks and defence can get their sticks in, they can check each other, they just can't check the goalie. And that means that that ball is always unprotected. There's a good long reach for the stick. So I think that's where it unfortunately didn't work out for the white team there.
Yeah, so a lot of everybody adapting to new rules. I mean, really nothing here going Yizhny Mesto's way tonight. But they've played excellent this whole tournament. They had a really close game with the other number 1 seed from their pool, Mono Colonia from Germany, made up of players from Munich and Cologne. Bartushkova bringing the ball down with speed, gets advantage on the dangerous check. She'll push into the middle, takes it 1-on-3, looks for the open player. Great save from LCC goalie there, Niemanakova. I really hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think Blue are going to be whistling out. There we go. And that is game time. So we got a final score of 9-2, the Blues. Right, so we can see the teams coming on celebrating. We now know who's going to be in the final. It's going to be Monoclonia versus LCC. We'll be looking forward to that match tomorrow at 1 p.m. So tune in again to watch that final. Just seeing the teams now gathering their last team huddle before the end of the night. gather those tactics, see what we can improve for the next day. There'll also be a third place match going on earlier on in the day, which you can tune in on YouTube to watch as well. The boys starting to warm up now, coming onto pitch, and their game will be starting very soon. Yep, boys coming on in about 5 minutes or so, might even start a little bit early. Nice teamwork from the crew as well. The umpires pitch, they're having their debrief as well, picking up what they could improve on, what they could call quicker on. But really good to see all crews. Final handshake from the two teams. Showing really good teamwork, team spirit. Congratulating everyone on a really well played match. Everyone really put in their top effort there today. Great to see, and really good to see from the white goalie Babsy stepping in last minute to cover the second half. We'll be taking a short break now until we get back to the men's game in a couple of minutes. So catch us later. Bye.
That's my question, because that's what it's all about.
Because we think the goalie has to step out before.
And that was before. And now I don't know if it's...
I think it's still the same. And especially because in the UK you can camp it, but then the attackers can't reach it. And exactly what happened over there. Babs camped it, and then she stepped away so the defender could come in, but the attacker just reached in and blocked it, because she could reach it. So yeah, they moved it. No, I feel like the goalie has to get it down.
Behind the line, two guys behind the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dalmatia Cup 2023, the third edition of this tournament in beautiful sunny Split, as long as the sun is out. We're now in the semi-final stage, and this is the second men's semi-final. Lake Monsters playing against the seniors from Yizhny Mesto Rockstars. And the first action in this second semi-final by the Lake Monsters. Lake Monsters basically a rebranded Swiss team with a couple of helpers, so you can see the beautiful Swiss Toblerone shorts. And Yizhny Mesto Rockstars, one of the 4 Yizhny Mesto teams at this tournament. They brought juniors and seniors on both sides, men's and women's. And this is basically a reunion team, and they definitely did not expect to be in this semifinal. That much more exciting to see them here. Many veterans of the game who have hung up their club careers some time ago, but reunited here for this Dalmatia Lacrosse Cup. So playing great, actually, to be honest. We will see a possession by Yizhny Mesto Rockstars. Going straight to the goal, not wasting any time. Shot, but Lake Monsters goalie, definitely a better performance than myself just a couple of minutes ago. So this should be an exciting matchup. And here we go, Lake Monsters back on the ball under the lights off split. Lake Monsters also features some, I would say, current Swiss national team players. I don't know how many, but a couple.
Move it, Michael.
Yizhny Mesto featuring a couple former national team players for sure. These guys have been playing for 20 some years, I'd say, because I know them for at least 18 of them. Some end-line action there. You have a better view of that than I do, as I have a couple of players here in between. Yizhny Mesto trying to get the ball out of their defense. Oh, sideline action, he almost had it. And we will see, a push call on there, I believe. Yizhny Mesto very excited, and we do have a national team player on the Yizhny Mesto veteran team, Pavel Doshli with the number 10, a legend in his own right, but running like a youngster with his, I believe, 44 now. I made him older before, so I have to be careful. And he still has the ball behind the back, not quite on target. Still good action nonetheless. Irka Mikulka on the ball. Martin Mrlik, also a longtime women's coach. His wife plays on the Shining Stars team here in this tournament. 29, Joachim Plechacek, also an excellent box player, who we hope to see more on the box floor. Him and his brother. And beautiful action by number 10, but a nice save by the goalie. Jacob Thorne guarding the Lake Monsters net here. Mrlik, very athletic, all of these guys. Lake Monsters managed to pick up the ground ball there, but couldn't keep it. Number 77, not so successful with the carry. So we're back to Yizhny Mesto ball. Oh, beautiful action there from Jakub Nosek to Josef Ondracek. And we have a baby fan here, not so baby anymore. Who are you? Commentated this tournament before. Yes. My daughter Aria, she is 5, and she's been here from the beginning. But back to this game. Yizhny Mesto with solid control over the ball in these first minutes of this game. We are playing 2 times 15 minutes, and we will have 2 times 20 in the final tomorrow that you can also watch live on our website, on our YouTube channel. All the stats are on pointbench.com, also accessible from our website. Oh, unsuccessful. Well, no, a successful clear by the Lake Monsters. It didn't look good there for a second, but they managed to pick the ball back up. We are scoreless so far with 5 minutes in, still 10 minutes to go in this half. Nizhny Mesto ladies have joined their senior men's team here on the sidelines. They're excellent supporters. So is the young Nizhny Mesto team here. We have a total of 6 Czech teams. Also LCC Harpie from Radotín and a mixed LCC and Zbraslav team under the header of the Good Stick. Always welcome participants in this tournament. Lake Monsters still on the ball here, utilizing their possession. Nick Bren, a longtime national team player for the Swiss. A shot, but not quite on target. So we've learned that this is a big tournament. How many teams? 16 teams. We have 8 on each side, men's and women's, in 2 brackets of 4. So this is the first place of the red group, no, of the blue group playing against the second place from the red group. There's a flag down on this play, and we will see somebody coming down for a slash. I believe that's Janklinger. He will join me here. Can I ask you what you think about the game so far, not the call?
I'm tired.
How old are you? Sorry. How long have you been playing lacrosse?
10 years almost.
Okay, 10 years. We will stick to that. So you have a minute to talk to me here. Have you seen any beaches so far?
Only beaches. Catch my breath, sorry.
Okay, we will let him catch his breath and watch the Lake Monsters if they can utilize this penalty, and they can. And they managed to break the plane of Láďa Čížek's goal and open the score in the second semifinal. It is 1 to Lake Monsters, 0 to Nizhny Mesto. In power play, 1. Yes, please turn the page there for us. Thank you very much, Aria. You will be released with how much? 20 seconds. So as soon as your 20 seconds are done, you may enter the field. You do not need to wait for possession. You might want to count the number of long poles you have. So they had 4 long poles on the field already, so he could not release himself. I'm glad he counted so that we can avoid any further technical fouls here. So Lake Monsters 1, Nizhny Mesto 0 so far. Aleš Veselý will hopefully join me here for an interview in a minute, who started or convinced majority of his teammates to come here to this tournament. So we are trying to find out the goal scorer on this last play. I have to admit I did not see, but we shall find out for you. Lake Monsters with the possession.
Run it out, Austin! Run it out, Austin!
Kind of a slow check there by Milan and followed by Joachim. Timeout White. It's an interesting timing for a timeout.
Ryan, I told him, yeah, we're Croatian, so we need a Croatian to tell you.
So we had a goal by Nick Bren, assisted by Austin Taylor, that way around. We will look at some stats for you in this tournament so far. So far, the leader in points is Kaspar Rudzinskis from Riga team, who played in the first semifinal. An excellent game. They came just short to the Good Stick team, but gave them a good run for their money.
Today's a big tournament and it's the semifinal.
It is, Aria. These are the semifinals, so the winner of this gets to sleep in tomorrow and come in a little bit later for the big final at 2 p.m. Maybe enjoy some beach time ahead of time. We've had absolutely stunning weather. This is now perfect lacrosse weather once the sun set, and earlier we had the perfect beach weather with 29 degrees Celsius and sunshine. Excellent time to enjoy Croatian beaches in the slowly ending season here at the Adriatic.
The Lake have 1 point and Nizhny Mesto have.
Correct. We have Lake Monsters 1 goal so far and now in control of the ball. Nizhny Mesto had a very long possession earlier in this half, and now Lake Monsters are controlling the possession here. 84 with a run behind the net, rolling and shot deflected by the defense of Nizhny Mesto. Jay-Z from Benešov. So anybody watching from Benešov, he is here with his family and with his beautiful 4-month-old baby. Laja on the spot right there. That was not dangerous for him. Beautiful outlet pass to Joachim Plechacek, who passes it on quickly to Nosa. Now Nizhny Mesto will try to set something up. I should be saying Nizhny Mesto rock stars, as we have more than one team here. Yeah, you would not be able to tell that this is a veteran team by the way they move, maybe just by the amount of braces on their legs, but definitely not by the athleticism, because they are spot on. And you know, this is end of day 2, so they're already a little tired, but playing greatly.
Has a secret play. It's called Pavel Doshli, and I like the kid.
All right, yeah, and there we seen a goal by Nizhny Mesto. By 20. By Martin Herrich, sorry, and assisted by
Number
2 4 scored a goal, and who assisted it, Aria?
No.
Oh, 2-9. I am sorry, Joachim. So 2-9. Joachim Plechacek on the goal there. And now we have a score of
1-1. It's a tie.
It's a tie, indeed. And Nizhny Mesto picks up the ball again.
And maybe Nizhny Mesto scores a goal.
Maybe the Lake Monsters will, so we will see. Assist by Martin in that earlier goal to Joachim Plechacek. Nizhny Mesto holding on to the ball here, trying to pass it quickly to avoid the very effective Lake Monster defense right now. Man, yeah, Stefan Zweifel, he is very effective and very feared on the box floor as well as on the field, playing both, and we like seeing him. Oh, and there we go. Lake Monsters managed to get possession, maybe? Yes, they do. And a clear, not quite as successful as they would wish, because their clear got stopped by Aleš Vesely.
day today, and I think it's the semifinals from the week. It's the last.
Tomorrow's the last day. We will have finals tomorrow. Everybody will get to play their placement game tomorrow, and you will get to watch them online. Lake Monsters getting into their attack zone. If they can get past Aleš Vesely, not quite. We have a warding call, and Pavel Došli will start with the ball. I am sorry, I'm not as good on the names of the Lake Monsters, but I will try to catch up for you. We are almost at halftime, 2-1, and this is it for the first half, and the score is 1 Lake Monsters, 1 Jižní Mesto. Bear with us.
I think the Lake Monsters and the Jižní Mesto had very much fun in this game. Tomorrow's the last game, the semifinal. And tomorrow's the final game. I think the Lake Monsters and the Jižní Mesto team had so much fun, and I think they scored.
And they will get to play another half, so don't go anywhere and bear with us. We will try to get a couple. It was 1 per game from the whole time, 1 timeout per game. I will try to go find out a couple of facts about the Lake Monsters and be right back. Bear with us. And here we go again, the second half of this last game of the day, and it's the semifinals between
Jižní Mesto and the Lake.
Yes, it's the Jižní Mesto Rockstars, the veteran team here, against the Lake Monsters, which is a very nice, let's say, rebranded Swiss team. Also occasionally competing under Chocolax or Toblerone. They're always very fun to be around. And I'm kind of hoping for a penalty here so I get to talk to one of them. Not that I want to jinx anyone, but it would be nice if they came and sit down with us. Wherever you're watching from, do let us know. We do like to see where we have fans. And let's kick this off. 15 more minutes today.
My mom is talking about both of the teams, and it's the Jižní Mesto finals and the Lake Monsters finals.
Semifinals. Thank you, Aria. So, if you were wondering what a 5-year-old reporter sounds like, this is about it. Here we go. Jižní Mesto with a fabulous pickup by Jay-Z. Passing on to Václav Němec, who had his name day just last week, which is a thing in Eastern Europe. It's like a second birthday. Anybody not celebrating that, you should start. It's awesome. Martin Mrlik. Let's see if he can find Jakub Plekáček again. No, he will go for it himself. But man, the Lake Monsters goalie is on point tonight. And Martin couldn't quite break the plane of his goal. Looking for some relief by the other Martin on his team. Swapping. Let's see if we can get some action on goal here by Nosar. Nice pick there by Plekáček. Lake Monsters going for it, but this might be an over and back. No, he managed to kick it back. Yeah, you may bat the ball back. And they managed to do that. That was Jay-Z in a one-on-one with the Lake Monster, Michael Connors. Both battling for the ball. For those of you unfamiliar with the over and back rule, once you take it into your attack zone, you may not go back over half. but a rolling ball towards midline can be batted back. It just cannot be picked up by anybody on the defensive half. Here we go, Lake Monsters with their next possession. Look at this guy run, it's unreal anytime I see him. Nick Brand, the goal scorer of the first goal, that wasn't quite on target. I believe Ryan Wallace will judge this something else. We will stop the clock for a second and let's see what will happen.
Ryan Wallace is my dad, and
he's reffing, yes. We can see that. He forgot his hat, I believe. So we will judge this a shot. I think it was a discussion about if it was deflected in some way or not. No, so it wasn't a shot. It was deflected, and it will go back to Jižní Mesto, who lost it right away. Hugo Čížek couldn't quite connect with the ball there, and the Lake Monsters will get another chance here at a goal to bring them ahead. So far, a thriller 1-1 with 12 minutes left. And we have a flag down. We will have a visitor. We will have a visitor, but by Jižní Mesto, I believe. Oh, Aleš Vesely. I mean, I'm not happy he's got a penalty, but I am happy to come talk to him. Aleš, pojď si sednout a povedz mi něco. Aleš, when did you come up with the idea of bringing this team back together?
Oh, I don't know, maybe a few months ago. Then I was on training with our younger guys, and then I will decide that we can do the whole group for us all, and look, we are in the semi-final.
Which is amazing. I think you're more surprised than anyone, really. We are not surprised to see you there. And then we met on the plane, right, a couple of weeks ago, and talked about these wonderful jerseys you're wearing from Kappa. We like them very much, but they're a little hot during the day, aren't they?
Ah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Aleš. That was it for now. So our interview almost made Jižní Mesto too many men, but we stopped him in time. And shot by the Lake Monsters, and Nick Brand with his second goal of this game. They were all in equal numbers already at that time, but Nick Brand found a hole in Láďa Čížek's goal, and in it was. He wanted to make his team happy. I'm sure that is the reason why he scored a goal. So currently Lake Monsters 2, Jižní Mesto Rockstars 1.
Too slow because the Swiss and they played lots of games before.
Yeah, I would say that the Rockstars also played a lot of games before, but let's see who is still not tired enough from the sun and can put more goals on the board here at Dalmatia Cup 2023. Beautiful. I love that. That was by number 10, Austin Taylor, the assist to the first goal of the Lake Monsters. Beautiful action there. Stick on stick, just plain perfect. Jižní Mesto managed to keep the ball, but not yet on this.
The Lake Monsters have lots of energy because I think the Lake Monsters have lots of energy because they want to win the game.
Absolutely, and I think also they have a lot of energy because they were customers of our wonderful catering from the food truck barbecue, which has been amazing. We have our own smoker and fresh burgers, tacos, and burritos, all that your stomach desires, including vegetarian and vegan options, which is the new thing here at this tournament. We had crease by the Lake Monsters. Nice action on goal, but couldn't quite get it in. That was Michael Connors. No, not a goal yet.
I think the Jižní Mesto. I didn't want to say that. I think the referees. In the Lake Monsters, and I love their sentence saying the Jižní Mesto Rockstars and the Lake Monsters. Lots of talking, and I think lots of penalties.
Well, not that many penalties. Luckily, nice action there by Josef Ondrašek. Not enough, though, to enter the Lake Monster net. So we'll see if this next possession can make it happen. We have seen so far one goal by Jižní Mesto, and yeah, this possession will not be it. A little bit of frustration here on the side by one of the younger members of the team. Okay, we are trying to find out who the younger members are on this wonderful team that we like so much. I really hope I will get to talk to a Lake Monster. We will try to catch that up for you. If not today, definitely tomorrow during the final day.
The Lake Monsters and the Jižní Mesto Rockstars.
Let's go!
I think like they had lots of energy because they had a food truck here, and it's still here. This game is legend. Talking to my mom and me, Aria Zelena.
Thank you for that. We have a little bit under 7 minutes left in the second half, 6 minutes now. It's a low-scoring game, I would say, also due to the very good defense on both ends, and also in particular in the goal of the Lake Monsters. Wow, look at Jakub Plechaček just go for it. Oh, not quite. But Jižní Mesto manages to keep possession. And let's see if Josef Ondrašek can make it happen. They are slowly running out of time, especially in a low-scoring game like this. You need to get those points on board. Still Jižní Mesto ball. Do you know where Jižní Mesto is? What city?
It has a very special team. It has a special player.
Goal by Jakub Plechaček. Beautiful.
It's a tie from Jižní Mesto and Jižní Mesto Rockstars and like.
So Jakub Plechaček, assisted by Jakub Nosek, a beauty. That was a little bit too much for Jacob Thorne to handle. And we have a tie, ladies and gentlemen, so do stay tuned. 4 minutes left in this game, or well, in this half actually, because we do need a result.
I need it. We had a score. It's Lake Monsters 3 and Weasley Master 2. But I think the game is still going on. It's a good game, and it's the final. It's a semi-final, like the song, the final countdown, and I love it.
Yes, Arya does love the final countdown song, and we had a third goal for the Lake Monsters. We shall find out for you by whom.
Somebody put in the group that we need somebody to go back there and stay back there with them so that they don't. So we get them away. Somebody, Grace.
Five scored on 27.
So we had a goal by.
Sorry, goal 5, assist 26.
We had a goal by Philip Schinkelshoek. Oh, I should have practiced this before. And assisted by Chris Claessens. 26, yes. So we are saying hi to the US. Would be great if you told us where from the US you're watching. That is very exciting. We have 3 minutes left in this game. Currently, Lake Monsters 3, Usually Mesto 2, 26 going for it. He just assisted to this third goal. Nick Brand, he has 2 on the board already.
Both of the teams are playing good. It's a good game. And my dad is roughing. My mom is commentating. I'm commentating with her. And both of the teams are super good.
Both of the teams are super good. That's how they made it into the semifinals, and we love to see it. So the bet, it's your guess is as good as ours if it will be the Lake Monsters or Yizhny Mesto. In the end, we did have a couple of tied games here in this tournament already, and a bunch of these semifinal participations were decided by goal differential and partially only by 1 or 2 goals. So Lake Monsters now holding on to the ball. 1.5 minutes to go. 90 seconds to go. So not a lot of time. Usually Mesto needs the ball back. Or can Lake Monsters score one more? What do you think, Arya? Crease. We had a crease violation by the Lake Monsters, and this gives the ball back to Yizhny Mesto. Oh my God. Look at that sprint here to the sub box by Nick Brand and by Yizhny Mesto also, both ends. And now 1 minute left. Yizhny Mesto wants to tie this, and they're working hard on it.
The teams are good, and the Yizhny Mesto team is trying to...
Oh, shot by Milan. Not completely on target, but close. They get another shot. No, not a goal yet. Oh, and he lost it by the goal. Joachim Plechacek is fighting for it still. Does the goalie have it? Does he not? There's a lot of people on the ground. And Lake Monsters managed to get the ball there. Not a lot of time left. We have the clock on the field. We have a flag. A lot of stuff happening here. And Arya wants to say something?
Both of them have... Both of them have...
Yeah, we will get a penalty here. 5-5 Black Milan, who missed out on this last shot. Milan, pode sem
Oi!
Doufám, že uspíte. Škoda, no. No, slavedla. No, teraz je konec.
All right. Unfortunately, Milan's shot there towards the end that wasn't quite on target. That could have been the equalizing goal, but it wasn't. So we have the end result of the second semifinal, which is, Aria? Lake Monsters won 3 goals against Yizhny Mesto Rockstars, 2 goals. A surprising placement here for the Rockstars for themselves. They came to have fun. They certainly are doing so, and they will play for bronze tomorrow. And the Lake Star Monsters. The Lake Monsters will play for the final of this Dalmatia Cup 2023 tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Women's final will be at 1 p.m. Both streamed, and all the other placement games will be streamed also. So do join us from 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
9 a.m. tomorrow morning will be the first game, and we will be here until about 3 o'clock tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Babs with my guest commentator, 5-year-old Aria. And this is it for today. Do drop us a line, share with your friends, and see you and hear you tomorrow. This is Dalmatia Cup 2023.